us fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. At this time, you may have a seat. Thank you. I'd like take this time to welcome all of you to Kansas City Public Schools Summer School graduation. I think our candidates for graduation deserve an initial round of applause for their perseverance and stick-to-itness, and we are very proud to acknowledge you today. At this time, I'm going to recognize and introduce our platform guests for today's graduation. Starting on the far left, Summer School Administrator and Vice Principal at Northeast High School, Ms. Benita Pearson. Next to Ms. Pearson is Summer School Principal at Southeast High School, Ms. Simone Chambers. At this time, Director of Schools, Ms. Christy Harrison. Next to Ms. Harrison, Kansas City Public Schools Board Member, Ms. Natalie Lewis. Next to Ms. Lewis, Ms. Lewis, is Ms. Austin, Assistant Superintendent of Schools. Next to Ms. Austin, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, is Dr. Shepard. And Missouri Option Summer School Principal, Dr. DeJuan Johnson. Myself, Robert Lee, Missouri Option Principal. At this time, we're going to bring up Christopher Campbell for a poem.
This year has been the hardest for all of us with all the college applications that we have to fill out along with the SATs while finishing the rest of our senior year. Who would have known that our last year would have been this hard and stressful? Seniors, we have gone through a great deal of transformation in our appearance and even our attitudes. We are now realizing we are no longer kids, and now we are facing our first shot at greatness. With the transformations we've made them for the better, and therefore we will succeed at whatever we put our mind to. Seniors, I would like to wish everyone an extreme amount of luck in college and in the future decisions you make. When we walk out of high school, never forget the line of wonderful teachers and staff at Southeast, or any high school that you guys are attending, because I know they'll never forget about us. Good luck, seniors. God bless. There are a few teachers I would like to thank, such as Ms. Pratt, was my geometry teacher in summer school, and also Ms. Kimber. I would like to thank all the staff of Southeast High School and any other teachers or staff that came with me from Southwest. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you. And at this time, to give you official welcome, summer school principal, Ms. Simone Chambers.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the summer commencement services for the 2018 graduating class of Kansas City Public Schools. This is the day these young people have worked hard for and one we ought to celebrate. Each of these graduates holds a dear place in our lives, and the purpose of today's commencement services is to recognize and honor each member of this graduating class for their hard work, commitment, and completion of all graduation requirements. We're all very proud of their accomplishments and want to hear the name of each graduating candidate. I kindly ask you to silence your cell phones, remain seated throughout the service, and refrain from excessive loud noise so all names can be heard and proper respect given to each candidate as they walk across the stage. Again, on behalf of Kansas City Public Schools and the graduating class of 2018, I welcome you to today's ceremony. And now we will have an instrumental selection from Barbara Wright.
The song I'm going to play is Hero, because I know that it took some sacrificing for you guys to be here, and I want to congratulate you. And thank you for encouraging me to pull my flute back out again.
Thank you, Ms. Ray. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. LeJuan Johnson, who will be who's our keynote speaker for today. Dr. Johnson.
Good morning. Success, the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. The success of the Eagles is predicted on its ability to fly low, to feed, but in order for this to take place, the Eagle must first fly high to identify its target. You see, the Eagle really never goes low. The Eagle sets its sights on what is needed to survive. So on today, Central Academy graduates maintain the scope of focus of the Eagle soaring high and understand that when you think you are at your lowest point, it's not the only low, but we understand it's where you go to get to your destiny. Go Eagles. Bears. Bears are meek, humble, yet fierce, and strong protectors of their territory. Today, understand that you are the super class, and your individual roles will allow you to draw on the characteristics that each of you continue to build on. Remember, legacy that your effort have created for those who have taken this journey with you. Your continued success will be measured by your ability to see others and purposefully create avenues for you to bring those along to grow the super class into a super family. Like eagles, you must be able to fly high and adapt while staying focused. Tame your inner grizzly and eat away at any obstacles that may come your way. Vikings. Historically, Vikings are known for their ability to fight for what they want and persevere when others deem them incapable. It's because of their tenacious effort, hard work, drive, and fierce ability to withstand countless attacks. It's with strategic force that led their success again and again. While the mantle has made its way to the Vikings class of 2018, you are now charged to fight for others and forge new alliances to bridge the gap and ensure safety in your community and in the world. Set your sights high to change schools, businesses, legislation, and laws. The world is awaiting your skills and courage to pave the way for a better and more successful future. Vikings are the heroes who fight the good fight. Vikings are successful in unity because they strategically defy all odds. On today, your bridges of success are unlimited. Knights, you are known most for their modest and noble stance during times of despair and honor. Today, Southeast Knights are poised to stand as their academic goals sustain their future. Knights are the bearers who announce the change of tides, society, and the world. The eagles, the bears, the phoenix, and every individual in the world looks for knights to save the day. Place in your mind today to leave your mark in the world in an area you will vigorously defend. You are our noble knights of success hidden in the layers of your armor. The phoenix, rise above the ashes when all else fails. Today you rise because you own your choice to rise again. You realize that while everyone has options to soar. They did not remain humble when you did. They did not fight when you did. They did not stand when you did. So on this day, despite it all, you are rising to the level of success that only your dreams can imagine. Your efforts from this day forward will shine as the light in the dark for those who are afraid to try again and again and again. It is because of you that success on any level is possible. As I close, when you enter the world outside these walls, we expect you to create your own masterpiece of success. Remain steadfast despite setbacks and challenges. Manage your way through success. Speak your vision. Leave your mark on this earth to let everyone know that you were here. Soar with a personalized roadmap to success. Be intentional. Be amazing. Be grateful. Be tenacious. Be giving. Be kind. Be gentle. But the best individual you can be, but most of all, be purposeful and cause no one harm while soaring into success. Now I accept this charge as you should. Go Eagles, go Bears, go Vikings, go Knights, and go Phoenix. Rise to the lifelong success.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. This is the moment we've been waiting for. I want to take this time to congratulate you seniors who graduated. It was a struggle, and certainly it's in the summer, so that show us you have some resiliency, and we're proud. And I think for me, you can tell, because I'm usually not so nervous, but I'm nervous because I want to make sure this day is right and special for you. So forgive me for being a little nervous. At this time, Dr. Shepard, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, would you please join me at the podium in behalf of Dr. Mark T. Bedell. Dr. Shepard, on behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and counselors of the Summer School Acceleration Program, it is my honor to present to you the 2018 candidates for graduation. These students have met all district and state graduation requirements to be considered a graduate of the class of 2018. Dr. Shepard, on behalf of Dr. Bedell, do you accept our graduating class for the 2018 from the Summer School Acceleration Program?
I accept.
I'm sorry.
Upon the recommendation of the Faculty of Summer School Acceleration Program, I seek the authority of the School Board of the Kansas City Public Schools to confer upon each of you a high school diploma with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Members of the board, do you accept this class? Thank you. Before I move on, I have just a couple of nuggets for you, and I will be brief. Based on the fact that you guys have graduated this summer, there are a few lessons. There are about 3 lessons that you should learn from this. Number 1, no only means no for now. Anytime as you approach life and you hear the word no, always remember that no is temporary, but no only means no for that time. Persistence pays. Number 2, never compare yourselves to others, for comparison only breeds discontentment. So as you march through life, if you think about your experience now, you see that you all ended up at the same place, just at a different time. So never compare yourself to others, because that can only breed discontentment. And the third thing is run your own race. All of us have a race to run. All of us have a purpose that is assigned to us. And now it is up to you to discover that purpose and run your own race. You can't run anybody else's race. You can only run yours because you were put here for a purpose that only you can fulfill. And so I urge you, graduates, to run your own race. Now, on behalf of Dr. Bedell, Superintendent of Schools, I certify that these seniors have met all the requirements set forth by the Kansas City Schools Board and the state of Missouri. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2018 to be graduates of the Summer Acceleration School Program. Please rise to receive your diploma.
Mohammed Al-Gabari. Elisa Abadaka. Christopher Campbell. Tushana Davis. Daniel Laguna. Saran Rayner Williams. Summer Richardson. Alexa Rocha Tamas. Martha Rubio Rodriguez. Sadia Eno.
Once again, I'd like to congratulate you candidates for graduation. And as you go on through your day, remember this day is just as important as any other day that we had in May. And at this time, you are officially graduates, Kansas City Public Schools. You may now switch your tassels.